How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is a map tour for a new mod map to Farming Simulator 25 called Riverview. And we're going to start with the description from the mod hub, and it reads, "Welcome to Riverview Farm. This is a fictional UK map offering every player alike something to do, be it forestry, animal care, arable work, production-based gameplay. You can sell all barns, sheds, walls, etc. on the farms, giving you the ability to customize the farmyard to your liking. Most hedges can be cut away to open fields up, giving you the ability to extend or join fields together. All walls, fences, and non-cuttable hedges from around the main road can be sold, allowing you to open up the map to suit your play style. There are 4 farms on the map, each offering something different. Forestry on this map has its own unique challenges for those who love to clear out large areas of trees. The map is precision farming ready, 49 fields, one of every base game production building placed. A lot of forestry areas, each offering their own unique challenge. Cuttable hedges allowing you to extend or join fields together, or just open the land up. Walls, fences, and non-cuttable hedges can be sold from around the roadside, animal pastures, and dirt roads. There are 4 farms spread around the map, multiple sell points, so all goods, including factory goods, can be sold at them. Collectibles can be found spread around the map. Map is precision farming ready and uses custom soil map. There are no mods required for this map. This map was created by Cavalier Roy and MonkeyShowModding and is 314.22 megabytes to download. And if we take a look at the map, this is what it looks like. You start out here on the kind of center northern portion of the map at the main shop area. You start out by owning farmlands number, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, and 57. 7 is a green bean field ready to harvest. That is growing. 8 is a green bean field that is growing. 9 is a wheat field ready to harvest. 10 is a wheat field ready to harvest. 11 is a sugar beet field that is growing. 16 is a grass field that is ready to harvest. And 57 is your main starting farm. Field prices on the map do vary, but they are very expensive. Starting down here, we got a couple small areas here for 206,000. We got a little bit bigger for 320,000. Even bigger for 364,000. Larger than that for over $750,000, 788,000. You got the periphery area on this map as well. If we go over to the farmlands tab here, $3.1 million for the kind of quote-unquote periphery area, this main kind of island area, as well as a lot of the sell points as well. We've got a bit of grass areas down here for 111,000, 140,000, 265,000. We also have quite a bit of forestry area here. We got on the eastern portion here of $1.9 million. Down here we have $1.3 million. Down here we have $525 million. We got another little smaller for 274. So you're going to be spending a lot of money being able to buy pretty much anything on this map. It's going to cost quite a bit. You can purchase all areas on the map. You do not have any custom crops. There is animal pens to start out with. You can see we start out with a cow barn, a chicken coop, and another cow barn. There are contracts available on this map. There is a production point that is owned, and this is a not a modified, but this is a mod that is specific to this map. This is the Farm Productions mod. And yeah, this one I'll go over later on. This is a doozy of a mod. And then lastly, there are collectibles on this map, 25 of them to be precise. There are mods specific to this map. We start out on the buy menu, go down to the mods and DLCs. You'll see the Riverview tab right here, and you can see we do have several mods that are specific to this map on this portion. If we take a look at the build menu, starting out with the buildings tab, scrolling all the way down, you'll see that there at the bottom where it says shelter with brick wall, underneath that it says Riverview mod. That is a mod that is specific to this map. If we go to the next tab under silos, there is nothing under silos, nothing under silo extensions, nothing under constructibles, but under containers, we scroll back down all the way to the bottom. Again, you'll see the Riverview mod. That is another mod specific to this map. There are a couple of them here as well. Nothing under tools and nothing under farmhouses. We go to the next tab, the productions tab here, and we scroll all the way down. We get a whole slew of mods that are specific to this map. A ton of production points here. We go to the next one, to the selling points. There is nothing under selling points. We go then to greenhouses, nothing under greenhouses, cultivation, and generators as well. Go to the animals tab. We do have mods specific to this map for cows. Nothing for horses, but we also have them for pigs. As you can see here, we have it for sheep down here, and as well as chickens down here as well, but nothing for bees or others. We go to our decorations tab. Under fences, we scroll all the way down. We do have mods specific to this map under the fences here. Nothing under lights, others, or decorations. And then lastly, on the landscaping tab, we have tons of paintable swatches here, a whole bunch of selection, nothing under trees or plants. Now if we go ahead and exit out of there, and we take a look at the shop area, we have our shop trigger right over here, and it just dawned on me. Let's go ahead and click on this just real quick. I don't have anything open like I'm supposed to, so let's go ahead and just change that around just real quick. The help window I like to have open for these tours. We'll go over to here, and something else that dawned on me, I don't think, nope, I did not turn that off, and we want the automatic engine start off as well. We have a repair trigger right over here. And because we start here at the shop area, I'm going to go ahead and purchase a vehicle to head around in. So let's go ahead and we'll get this little Skoda right here. And why not get the fancy looking one? There we go. Hop in, and we'll start heading around the map. So leaving out of this area, we are in the UK, so we're going to drive on the left side of the road. Hopping out. Right here, we have the cereal factory. You can purchase this for $240,000. We have an output there and an input right there. Continuing down the road. To my left, we have the gas station there, and coming up to my right, that is the soup factory. We can purchase that for $405,000. We have an input here and an output right over here. And now we're going to turn down this road here, cross over the bridge, make an immediate right. Oh, easy. Directly in front of me, we have the farm shop sell point, the debris crusher sell point in the back, and around this corner over here on the property just next door is the piano manufacturer. This is one of those sell points slash production points that you can work in stages to make a piano. $320,000 to buy the production point itself. Otherwise, I believe it just works like a sell point if you do not buy this right off the bat. And this is one where you work in stages and eventually you have a lump sum sale at the end of the manufacturing process. Let's go ahead and head out of here. Go around here to the bridge. All right. I'll park right here. Spinnery off to my left. Can purchase this for $180,000. Now over here is the output. Input is right here. Across the street, we have the carpentry. Can purchase this for $300,000. Output here, input here with a wood cell trigger just behind it. right there. Let's go ahead and hop back into our car, because we're blocking all the traffic apparently. And now around this corner over here is the tailor shop. Go ahead and hop out here. Can purchase this for $240,000. Output here and input around the backside over here. Go hop back in. And now we're going to head down the road quite a ways to get to our next point of interest. Now coming up here to my right, we'll follow this road through the woods and tucked away. Whoops. Tucked away back here is the biogas plant. We have a couple of large bunker silos all the way back in the back over here. And you can purchase the biogas plant for $282,520. Solid input here, liquid input here, and liquid output here, as well as one on the way out of the biogas area. Let's hop back in. The other output right there. So let's follow this out back to the main road. There we go. And now we follow this all the way down and around. Oops. Ay. The change in the steering makes it so almost laggy. There we go. Now we're down here at the potato processing unit. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, processing plant. For $360,000, you can purchase this. Output here, input there. Get turned around. Whoa, my goodness. And now we head down the road, passing this car, and as you get into the little village area here, we make a left, and we follow this around to our next set of interests, tucked away just over here. Pull in, and here you have the slurry buy point, the manure buy point just in front of that, the animal dealer sell point right there, and the animal dealer itself. Now you can come to this location and use this icon here to purchase your animals directly, or you can use this same icon at any pens and pastures you may own. If you use this icon directly though, you will incur an additional fee. That fee is associated to a delivery fee. The animal dealer is taking the animals from this location, delivering to them across the map wherever you are needing your animals. And it gets a little bit expensive. For an adult cow, as you can see, it's $100 per adult cow. If we were to say put them into here, 250 cows would cost us an extra 25 grand on top of their base price. So that adds quite a bit if you're buying a bunch of cows all at once. So if you want to save that money, bring an animal trailer to this location and load directly into the animal trailer rather than having the animal dealer do the work for you, and you will save all that money. So now we head out of here, back to the main road, and we follow this down and around to our next set of interests. Oh, ay. Didn't even see them coming. Go around the ice cream truck. And then up here, tucked way back here, we have the bakery. Can purchase the bakery for $50,000 right there. And we have an output here and an input here. Around the back side, we have the Cooper production point. Can purchase this for $300,000. Now, I think the output is right here, but I'm not 100% certain because there's no markers to indicate it, but the input is right back here. Heading out there, continue to follow this around to the Big Farmer's Kiosk sell point there to my left. And now we follow this road. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to bounce into everything on this tour apparently. Alright, and we are right back where we started out, here at the main shop area, except now we're going to head in the opposite direction that which we left originally. Ay, ay, ay. So following this road in this direction now leads us over to the farmer's market sell point there to my right. Continuing down, we just keep on flying through, trying to get to our next point of interest. Cross over here. Now coming up to my left is the grape processing unit. We have an output under the bay just on the end there, input here, and this can be purchased for $240,000. We'll hop back into our car. Now coming up here to my left, we're going to be looking for a driveway right here. And we're going to follow this all the way back here. And this is going to be known as farm number 2. Farm number 1 being our main starting farm. So let's check out the map and see where we've been and what we've been up to so far. So we originally started out here at the main shop area. We came down and around where we took in the cereal factory, saw the gas station as well as the soup factory, came up the bridge here around to the farm shop, over to the debris crusher, and then next door to the piano manufacturer. Then came around the outer perimeter of the island, back down here where we saw the carpentry as well as the spinnery, and then over to the tailor shop. We then followed this road up the side road to the biogas plant, down and around over to the potato processing plant down here, then came up this road where we saw the slurry buy point, manure buy point, animal dealer sell point, as well as the animal dealer themselves. We then came down and around, came up this side entrance here to the bakery, as well as the Cooper, came back to the main road, over to the Big Farmer's Kiosk, back past where we started out with at the shop area, down and around to the farmer's market sell point, down over to this area right here where it was the grape processing unit, and then we followed this road all the way to farmland number 50 for $146,712. We can purchase this, and you can see all the little things pop up here now. We got a big bunker silo right here, our silo right here. We have a manure heap just behind the silo right over here, chicken barn right here, room for 360 chickens, feed goes here, and our eggs spawn here. Now you will see throughout different parts of this tour, they're going to use the same buildings for the animal barns. I'm going to go ahead and go through them in detail here and now, or when they're unique. And then going forward, if there's a repeat, I'm not going to show those off. So we have another cow barn, room for 109 cows. Milk trigger right here, and you can verify it by opening the door and see that the milk hold is right there. Right here, next door, we have our straw input. Opening this door right here, we have our feed trigger inside. And then we have a slurry point just on the other side, right over here. Right here, we have a sheep barn, room for a massive 2,003 sheep. Feed goes here, and our wool comes out here. So you're going to be churning through wool very, very quickly at that point. Over here, we have a horse pasture, room for 16 horses. Feed goes right there. Bale and pallet storage right over here. And a pigsty, aka a pig barn, right over here. Slurry output on this end right here. Feed input is just on the other side at that big silo right here. And room for 280 pigs. So now let's go ahead and hop back in our truck, because that's everything at this particular farm. And we will continue, or our car I should say, and continue around the map. Ay, ay, ay. Slow it down. There we go. We'll get out of there eventually. Make a left. And now coming up here to my right is our next production. We'll turn around right here. This is the sugar mill. Input is right here. Output is just in the back over here, and you can purchase it for $248,000. Go ahead and go around, get in our car. And now we need to backtrack just a little ways. Making a left, or making a right, hitting a pole. And now we're going to stop right here at our next farm. This is going to be farm number 3. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map. So we were down here at farmland number 50. This is the second farm. We then came back out and around and backtracked to the, went down to the sugar mill, backtracked from there, and now at farmland number 60. $171,000 and $171,456 to purchase this. We'll go ahead and purchase. And now we have triggers that are popping up. Silo here, manure heap here, and a pig barn over here, and room right here for 2,075 pigs. Absolutely massive. Hop back in here, and now we need to follow this down and around to the next set of interests. Apparently I'm going to wrap myself around every tree, every pole, every single obstacle that I can find, even those that are not even within this plane of reality. I will find a way to make them come into this reality. That's how it's going to work. All right. So now we're going to hop out here. We have the paper factory right here. $525,000 to purchase. We have a wood cell trigger here. Output here. I'm sorry, input there, and output on the backside over here. Over here we have the cement factory. We got our input right here, and output right here, and can be purchased for $370,000. Now I'm going to continue to go around the most outer perimeter area. Right here, we have the preserved food factory. Output here and input on the backside. Right here. Over in the distance there, we have the harbor sell point. The warehouse sell point right over there. Heading around. We have the oil mill right here. Input is right there. Output is here. And can be purchased for $240,000. Over here, we have the dairy factory. Or just the dairy. $110,000 to purchase. We have our input right here and our output tucked away in the back right over here. And then last, but certainly not least in this area, is the warehouse buy point. This is a place where you can come to purchase all of your palleted goods that are base game in the map. And output for those are right there. So now we hop back in the Skoda. And backtrack just a little ways, just down the road. Make a right. Coming up here, follow this path to the grain mill. To the right there is the output. We also have an input directly in front and purchase this for $288,000. Get spun back around. And here we go again. There we go. Continue to follow this. Now we're going to follow this little path across the way to right over here. This is going to be farm number 4. If we stop and take a look at the map, we were all the way down here at farm number 3. We came down here where we took in the paper factory, the cement factory, the preserved food factory, the warehouse sell point, as well as the warehouse buy point, the harbor, which appears to be just slightly outside of the map area. I cannot get my icon to go down there, but it's just south of the icon itself. We then came over here to the oil mill and up to the dairy as well. We then backtracked out of here up to the north just a little ways where we saw the grain mill. We then came out and around. We came up through this field, and now here on farmland number 56, we can purchase this for $117,840. Go ahead and do so, and now we have access to the sheep barn, and we have room for 2,141 sheep, an absolute metric ton of sheep. Continuing down the road, we're going to follow this little path all the way back here. And directly in front of me is the sawmill. Can purchase this for $150,000. Input is right here with a wood cell trigger right here. We have a wood chip output right there, and our various outputs are back here. Tucked away in the corner over there is a biomass heating plant cell point. And now we get to go ahead and back out of here. Get back to the main road. And then we're going to go take in our last set of interests. Now down here, follow this road all the way. Our main grass field off to the left right there. Continue to follow this. To our right is our main starting farm. We got our sugar beet field over to my right. And here is our main starting farm, which means we can take a look at our starting equipment. Let's go ahead and go to this screen here. And actually, before I do that, let's go ahead and show off where we've been up until this point. We were here at our 4th farm for this map. We then went all the way around over, actually, I think the drive was more like down here to the sawmill and the biomass heating plant. Came back out to this main road, out to this area here where we're now at our starting farm. So let's take a look at our starting equipment now. So we go to this screen here and we start up here at the very top. We got the AgroMaz POV 5XL plow. We have a Albert Bell spike, the Anderson Group RBM 2000 bale trailer. We have the Bradell K105 fertilizer and lime spreader. We got the Bednar Omega Double Aught 6000 FL seeder. We've got a Case IH round bale 456 HD Pro. We got the Deutzfahr 8280 TTV, as well as a Fendt 516 Vario, the Holaris Stego 485 Pro, which is a compaction unit for our bunker silos. We got the Lizard Dragon truck. We got a Massey Ferguson MF 7S210. We also have the Massey Ferguson MF 8570 and the 8570 header, as well as the header trailer. We have the Pottinger Hit 16.18T tedder with a Quickie Q5M front loader. We have the Silo King Trailed Line 4.0 System 1000 Plus mixing wagon. We got the Samaz KDF the 341S front mower. We got the Samaz XT 390 rear deck mower. This is Samaz Z2840H windrower. The Schutzmaker Rapide 580V forge pickup. We got the Skoda, which is on lease. This isn't base starting. And we also have the WIFO HMZ 340 3000. This is a pallet lifter, like a front 3-point link lifter for pallets and palleted goods. Now, starting all the way here, going to go up this little hill first. We have a cow barn with room for 1,198 cows, a manure heap all the way in the back over there, and now we're going to go around up this little drive all the way behind this particular cow pasture. We follow this all the way up to our farm productions. This is a mod that is specific to this map, and it is an extremely powerful one. Pretty much anything that you need to make for your farm to function as a farm can be made here. You've got diesel, you got digestate, electrical charge, you got hay, herbicide, lime, liquid fertilizer, manure, mineral feed, pig food, seeds, silage, more silage, silage additive, slurry, solid fertilizer, sugar beets cut, and total mixed ration. All this stuff can be made at this particular production point right here. We also have a bunker silo as well as a regular silo right there. Now coming out of here, going to come down here, right to here, we have a Karma 16 silo where we can have seeds and mineral feed stored. Over here, we have a fertilizer and lime silo right here. Go ahead and click on that. Lime and solid fertilizer. Fuel tank right over here. Right here, we have a repair trigger. Another cow barn. And this one has room for 1,191 cows. So in total on your farm, you have room for well over 2,000 cows. Very, very large. We have a manure heap over here, a chicken coop here with a whole bunch of eggs already spawned out for you. So that's really nice. And you will have more being spawned right there. Over here, we have room for 2,005 chickens. You start out with 35. So each of your barns and pastures and pens that you have here on the starting farm start out with a small amount of animals right off the bat. So that is very nice. Right over here, we have another bale and pallet storage right there. And we have a liquids silo for herbicide and liquid fertilizer. And that is it. That is everything here on Riverview. Now it's time to rate this map, give you my opinion, and let you know what I think. 0 to 5 scale as per usual. 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Not going to hide it. Not going to sit back and stutter and stammer and try and carry on. No. 5 out of 5 all day, all night. This is an amazing map. Love it. Absolutely love it. This is a map that came to us previously in FS22. Is probably come to us. I think it's come to us in other maps or other editions of Farming Simulator as well. But FS22's version was good. Back when it was playing, when I was playing FS22, it was great. It was absolutely great. This one, though, blows it so far out of the water, in my opinion. I think that this version of this map, and I can't tell if it's because of the assets that are available for 25, the crispness and cleanness that's available for 25 versus what was available for 22. But there's something special about this map. There's something absolutely special. And Cavalier Roy, and in conjunction with MonkeyShowModding, made an absolutely amazing map. And Cavalier Roy is known for having the very most, in my opinion, the most kind of customizable maps out of pretty much all the makers out there. Now, I've stopped here just to specifically show off two things. Number one, you can see around these hedges, there are these trees tucked away inside there. If you take a chainsaw and cut these in half, you will see that you can actually delete that segment of the hedge. Also, throughout the map, you will see things like the brick, cobblestone, like fencing and all that kind of stuff. Those are able to be deleted if you own the property that they reside on. Same thing with the fencing here. You're able to delete those as well. So Cavalier Roy makes it to where these maps are entirely customizable. It's fantastic, the amount of attention to detail that is paid to this. The terrain on this map is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely love it. It's got plenty of undulations, plenty of interesting topographies all throughout it. You've got different, almost kind of biomes throughout the entirety of the map as well. So you've got the kind of arable farming areas. You've got areas for your animals. You've got tons of forestry area all throughout this map. Tons of area that you can expand into and create for yourself. And some of them are even almost nightmarish, and I mean that in a good way. For the kind of forestry areas, you would really struggle to get product both in and out of those specific areas, just the way the terrain is kind of formed. So it's really nice to have like some areas that are kind of more tame. There's other areas that are more like kind of hilly and kind of like really, I don't want to say absurd and mean it in a bad way, but just more just aggressive. There we go. That's a better word. Aggressive. There's tons of land area that's just really shaped out to be very, very difficult to work with. but with enough sweat equity, you'd be able to make something incredibly special on this map. And this is an incredibly special map. Like I said, the color palette is, I think, absolutely phenomenal. It just really hits hard and hits true to me. As we kind of drive around, we see all the various different colors. There are some bits and pieces thrown in throughout the map that are like flowers and stuff like that, but they're not very intrusive. There's pops of color every once in a while, but again, it's not enough to make it feel cartoonish. Like, this just feels, even though this is a fictional map, it just feels legitimate in so many different ways. Like, you saw the flowers that we just drove past, but it's not enough to be intrusive. It's enough to where it might gather your attention, but only for a split second, which is good. That's a really good thing, in my opinion. It's very easy for flowers to be overused, and then you have to again, you feel like you're in a cartoon, but there's more kind of a natural look throughout this entire map, and I absolutely adore it. Love this map. 5 out of 5, like I said. And yeah, I highly recommend giving this one a look-see. And another great thing about this map is the starting farm itself. It's in the kind of UK style, but it's not the UK kind of traditional style that you would think of. That if you were to tell somebody, oh, this is a UK map, most people are going to think immediately, oh, small farm, not a whole lot of room to grow. That couldn't be any further from the truth. I mean, you've got tons of room to expand and be able to get various bits of equipment down the road with relative ease. There's going to be some areas that are going to be tight. You know, there's definitely going to be the lanes and stuff like that, but you are able to cope with it for the most part. Now, I was saying earlier how these these shrubs, these bushes can be deleted. And while I'm here, I might as well go ahead and show that off just real quick. We'll just buy us a saw. Doesn't matter which one. We'll go ahead and open this up. Turn this to the side, and there's a pole right here. You see how it turns green just like a normal tree would? You slice right through it just like so, and bam, you open this up, and you just keep on going as far as you want to be able to extend out, to be able to make other style or other changes and additions around the map. Now, if I go to the kind of main shop area just real quick, I'll kind of illustrate something else just really fast. Let's put this away. You can see here you've got the cobblestone kind of fencing here. If you own the land, which again, the land here is extremely expensive. It's over $3 million. You can see right here, 3.1 million, almost $3.2 million. But if you do own this land, that means that you can go into the build menu and delete the fencing and be able to take care of it that way and expand out and delete stuff as you see fit. So all in all, absolutely amazing map. Love it very much. Kevin Leroy and MonkeyShowModding did a fantastic job with this one. But I hope you enjoyed this map tour. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing. So you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.